Okay, everybody. Hey, JT's Studio 10-4 Live is back on the air. We are here at the Renegade booth. And Renegade Products, of course, bringers of many different cool polishes and things to make your truck shine. Waiting to see if we're live, and it looks like we're good to go. That's what I like to hear. In case you don't know who I'm talking to or going to be talking to, we got Rami here, who's the owner, the creator, the guy behind the scenes that makes Renegade do what it does. How you doing?
Wizard of Oz, that's why I'm here. Have we done this before already?
I think we have. It's just 24, and last time it was 23, so I'm back.
Another deja vu.
I'm telling you, man. And we're good at what we do together. I like how it works.
Yeah. Well, at least one of us does, so that's not too bad.
I don't know if that's a compliment or what. I don't know. And you've got a great cast, a supporting cast here.
Yes, that's be nothing without them. It's all for them. Definitely. Thank you.
Awesome.
This is our new booth. I don't know if everybody knows we're over here I don't know if we're the North Hall or the East Hall. I can't.
Come over here next to me so you keep.
I can't really tell if we're in the North Hall or the East Hall, but we're in our new location now.
I call it the East Hall, but yeah, I don't know.
Oh, so Big Rig Barbie was right. It is East Hall. How about that? Yeah.
Big Rig Barbie knows.
But yeah, thanks. We're looking forward to seeing everybody again this year.
Well, I think you graduated. You came out of the West Hall. Not that the West Hall is a bad thing, but you know.
Well, we stayed in the West Hall primarily because PKY was right outside the doors over there, and when they decided to move it over to the front, we said, okay, you know what, this is an opportunity for us to come over to the big lights, bright city type thing. So this is why we're here.
Want to say booth number? Do you have it off the top of your head? If you don't, I've got it.
Is it what, 24125?
24125. It is 24125. Very good.
24125, really, and we're just in front of the Pro Talks, the Matt's Pro Talks, so you know where to find us. All right.
What do we got happening with product in 24? Do we have new stuff that's on showing up?
A bunch of new stuff. We've got some new liquid metal polishes. We've got some new. Let me just have that one. This is our new. Ultra Cut, like this, probably the coarsest metal polish on the scene right now. It's really designed to be a two-step. So for those areas where you really can't get to it by a buffing wheel or with a DA or something, like you can do with a DA. But this is designed to really get to those areas and knock them down, and then you can two-step it after that with one of our other fantastic metal polishes. And then, of course, we've got some buffing wheels, some new buffing wheels, some finer buffing wheels for some finer finishes.
Kind of turns into every year. It's like, what can we do to make it better and easier, right?
You know what? Our whole goal is to make it easier for our community, our polishers, our truck owners to keep their rig clean. That's the name of the game, and we try to make the products either new products or make the products better as we go along. Like, for example, later this year, we'll be taking our Spot Assassin, which is essentially our water spot remover that is safe for polished aluminum, and we'll be adding a ceramic to it to make it even more robust. So that's what we do.
I'm going to put my man Jacob on the 10-4 Studio 10-4 Live mobile cam, so he's going to walk around here and show some of the products. What you just said intrigues me because I deal with a lot of polished aluminum. Mm-hmm. And back in my day when we had something polished that was aluminum, we hated to touch it with anything because it was going to ruin it.
Yes, that's right. So like the products, there are some really robust spot removers, water spot removers that we have, but man, I wouldn't want to use it on aluminum or get anywhere near aluminum. So we make products specifically to the big rig shade so that when you've spent sometimes thousands of dollars getting that metal up to where it looks like that, you just do not want to compromise that at all.
No, it's something you don't want to lose, man. Was I right in? We got some boys covered in rouge around here.
Yeah. Well, we'll be talking to some of our polishers in a minute after we introduce our first seasoned veteran of the conversation, and we'll bring those in. You ready?
I'm ready. Come on in. Hi. Big Rig Barbie here, and she's been a part of the Renegade family forever.
You guys don't need me now, I guess.
No, stick around, man. I definitely, she's cuter than both of us. So,
all right, I'll let you guys talk.
How you been?
Good. How have you been?
I've been great.
I'm so glad to see you again.
Last year, she stole the microphone and went around while I was gone and shot stuff around the booth. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, I was nervous that you would be mad, but I'm glad you weren't.
Oh no, I loved it. And then here's the other cool thing. Your interview at 75 Chrome is a permanent fixture on your Instagram account.
It is. It is. Yeah. It's in my link in my bio.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. So, what's happening? You got a new truck, it looks like.
Yes, we did. We got it a couple months ago just for this show solely at first, and then I fell in love with it, so we're probably gonna keep it now.
So, where's Looney Tunes?
She hauled her. This is little homie. This is our new little homie.
Trailer Princess.
Yeah, so Looney Tune hauled her over, and she's in trailer parking.
So again, everybody, that if you don't know Big Rig Barbie, and if you don't, I don't know where you've been, but she does drive. They have a trucking company. They got a water service, and she runs all the time, her and her husband, right?
Yes. So this is actually our first year that Blake and I got to slow down a little bit and kind of focus on building trucks, but summer is coming. That's our busy season, so we will be back in the truck all day, every day.
What do you do, man? What do you do in the off season? Is there one?
Yeah, so where we live, there's not a lot of good water. So when we have droughts and stuff, that's our busy season. And then when it's raining, winter kind of season is our slow season. And that's usually when we start messing with our other trucks like Looney and all that.
Now, something that here's what I'm going to say turns me on about you is you've married your high school sweetheart.
Yes.
Still married to your high school sweetheart.
Yes, he's my bestie.
He's over here shooting us right now while we're chatting. But there's so many misconceptions, and so she's way off the market, guys. Way off the market. That does something for it. It puts faith back into my life that it can happen.
Yeah, for sure. We're definitely lucky.
Yeah.
We're definitely lucky that we found each other early and have, the same interest and everything. So
trucks.
Yes. Yeah. So we bonded on that first day, and it's just been uphill since then.
So Mr. Barbie.
Yeah, he's anti-camera. He gets a little nervous.
He's good behind the camera.
Yes, he is.
All right. Well, it's better because you're in front of it. You're better looking than all of us anyway, so that works out.
I think he'd disagree with that.
Oh, he thinks he's pretty cute, or you do?
Both of us.
Okay, both of you. All right.
He should be the face for sure.
Thanks for taking the time and talking to us again. We love seeing you and spending time with you. Awesome.
With you guys.
We'll probably walk around and do a little look-see at the truck here, but I'm going to bring somebody else on over here and have a little chat with them. So, Rami, who we got next?
Thank you. Okay, we've got one of our up-and-coming phenoms, Jacob Larson from East Coast Polishing. Come on in.
Jacob.
How are you?
How you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
Well, nope.
Just polishing.
Camera's right there. Here, give me some.
All right.
All right.
Just polishing.
So I saw you standing over there, and I'm like, that dude's been polishing. You got rouge all over him, man.
Yep. Drove 12 hours straight here. Left my house at 6:30 last night. Haven't slept a minute.
With the rouge on.
Yeah. I'm polishing out in the parking lot right now.
Okay. All right. So you're working out in the lot. Well, you were. Now it's rags down at 8:30, so it's over.
I'm going back polishing. They're not in the shop. Not in the show. They're another guy's customer. He called me at 11:30 last night and asked me if I'd polish trucks for them in the parking lot to help his customer out. I said, yeah.
Okay. I got you. So polishing, I mean, listen, I've done it. It's not something I'd choose to do. So we hire guys like you to do it. Everybody else hires guys like you to do it. Are you working just for Rami and doing that? How does it work for you?
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much work just for Rami. Rami's definitely my number one sponsor, so
Okay.
I use all of his products, all that, but really, I mean, I do it for me and my social media. My social media does pretty well, so that's my biggest thing.
So can we pitch that?
Yeah, my social media right now is it's Polish Hub or East Coast Polishing on TikTok, and then on Instagram I'm East Coast Polishing, and that's my number one thing is working social media and trying to work into more content creation on teaching people how to polish and getting the education out there, because it's kind of a trade that's fading out. There's not a lot of people that are really doing it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you're going to look covered in rouge all the time, and yeah.
It is miserable work. It's hard and it's tough, but there is money in it. If you work for it and you do the right job and you take pride in it and you generally love the trade, there's great money in the trade.
Good words to go by just about anything you do out there. So work hard at it, stay at it, you'll get good at it.
Exactly. That's what it's all about.
Good talking to you.
Yeah, great talking to you.
All right. Rami, who's next?
Okay, we've got the polishing team of Pure Polish, which is Bryce and Madison. Come on over, guys.
Bryce, Madison, come on over. Come on down.
How you doing?
Good,
You guys
good.
are in upstate Michigan or upstate Michigan?
Northern Grand Rapids. Yep.
Okay.
And just to add, along with, just to give you the value of social media, how important it is, both Bryce Madison and as Pure Polish, along with East Coast Polishing. I mean, these are people that I would have never met if it wasn't for TikTok. Honestly, yeah, I'm scrolling on TikTok, and of course, I pay attention to the polish.
TikTok promo warning. Hey.
I'm not sponsored by TikTok. I want you guys to know. But honestly, if it wasn't for the type of social media that engages everybody now in today's world, and Bryce, who I saw first, and East Coast, are primarily TikTokers. You're not going to find them on Instagram or Facebook even, honestly. They're really primarily TikTokers. And that gives you how important TikTok is for when you niche it down, even just to our little polishing community, how important it is. Anyway, I've talked enough. All right, guys.
So, TikTok or not TikTok? I don't know. Anyway, it is. So, introduce yourself for everybody.
I'm Bryce with Pure Polish.
And I'm Madison.
And you guys, are we married? A couple? We hanging out?
We've been together for 8
years. She got an engagement ring. Oh,
yeah.
Hey.
Ever since high school, still waiting.
What?
I can't afford the ring she deserves.
What, high school was last year, so it's not that long, I guess.
Yeah, right.
You guys, well, get it done, man. Close the deal.
It's got to be right.
Okay, all right. So you guys are polishing for Rami. You out here on the show doing stuff, or back home and you repping Renegade Products, right?
Yep.
Isn't that the deal?
Yep. We actually travel around the whole country polishing, and started out a few years ago. We kind of saw potential in just traveling, and I always heard people always wanting to travel, and why not do it? We're young, we got nothing to lose behind, and it kind of led from there, and now we just state to state travel, and Rami found us, and it all works out really well, and it seems like we got a good team going.
On TikTok, you found them. Yeah, so social media, while it has expanded and made our world bigger, it's also shrank it down a little bit so we can do something about that expanded look and view and touch and feel and connect like we're doing with you guys today here at Mid-America Truck Show. What are you guys doing here at the show? I mean, you just walking around, chilling out?
We were supposed to be just hanging out, and you know how customers are last minute polish.
You got roped in, huh?
Yeah, exactly. So we're here polishing today, and then we're going to enjoy the show for the weekend.
All right. Well, opening day today, we're all here checking it out. Thursday, plenty of day left, and of course, tonight, the light show is going to be happening. So I'm sure we'll see you guys out there tonight checking out all the sites, right?
Oh yeah, you can't miss the lights.
Well, maybe there'll be an announcement somewhere along the way for you too. I don't know. I mean, he could surprise you, I suppose.
He could.
I've seen stranger things happen.
Right.
Wait, we are at a big truck show, so you never know what can happen.
See? All right, good to meet you. Pleasure to meet both of you.
Thank
All
you.
right, you guys, take care.
You too.
All right, the world did just get a little bit smaller and expanded. So,
How about
who do
that?
we got next?
All right, we're going to bring in actually my second favorite powder coater from Texas, Lacey Blair.
Lacey Blair, powder coater. Damn.
Second favorite.
Second favorite is I'm not picking. Lacey, pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. So give us the rundown. Where are you from?
I am from Missouri, but I live in Texas now, DFW area.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And powder coating, literally, that's your gig?
Yeah, for sure. So I'm more like in the lifted truck industry, kind of like this truck you see behind here. I actually powder coated those wheels too. So I do powder coating, build lifted trucks, and all of the marketing and content that goes along with that.
So, okay, I'm just gonna say it. So hot chicks and trucks. I mean, you can't go wrong.
You can't beat it. Who doesn't love that, right?
I don't know, man. It's like this natural occurrence of life has happened. And we're pairing all this stuff together now. And for marketing, it's a dynamo, right?
100%. But then you have, people like all of us girls at this booth, not only, it was your words, not mine. You said hot chicks.
I did.
Not only are we here for the marketing, but we get our hands dirty and build the trucks too. So I think it's like the best of both worlds.
It is. And I've always been a fan of the gals that Renegade brings in and has connected with. Because, listen, when I first met a lot of you guys, the ones I met, the gals I met 2, 3, 4 years ago, whatever it was, they all had college degrees, and these are smart ladies, man.
Rami knows how to pick them. Here you've got, truck driver, you've got professional detailer, like he picks some smart ladies for sure.
Yeah, so not just a pretty face, but certainly a lot more. Yeah, Rami, definitely not a pretty face. Not just a pretty face. So what's on your agenda here? During the show, just to hang out and meet people and
just hang out, get content. I always love to see all the rigs out here, and love spending time with the Renegade family. I've got 2 sets of wheels on Peterbilts that I've powder coated, so I'm really excited to go see those. We've got one in the booth here, but I still have to see one outside. So.
Yeah, well, get out there and get a look. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, so nice to meet you too. I hope you have a great show.
We do. We always do. Thank you. All right, you guys. So you hang out at the Renegade booth and you meet everybody, the kind of the cool, the up and coming, the hot, and then there's Rami.
Peter Williams, Almost Chrome. Almost Chrome is on deck. Here we go. Yes, can we get a drum roll?
We are bringing the team in, man.
This is my OG guy right here. OG.
I'm the OG.
Like one of the first polishers I met on the scene way back. Waupun, actually, of all places, right? Isn't that where we met?
Waupun.
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 So here we are. So Peter,
Which is doing its last show, by the way.
Yes, that's right. Unfortunately, yeah. Because
we're gonna try and make it up there for that.
I hope so. Yeah.
Go out with a bang.
We'll be a sponsor up there as well. So hopefully we'll see you up there, Peter.
Yeah.
With Renegade.
Yeah, with Renegade.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right. I'm going to talk to this guy. Peter, nice to meet you.
Nice
John
to
with
meet you,
10-4 Magazine. So tell me where you're at and where you're from and what do you do?
Metal polisher from Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay.
Started 22 years ago in entertainer buses. Transitioned into trucks about 10 years ago through semi-casual. So been doing all of their stuff for the past 9 years.
Okay.
So we polish anything from buses to trucks to forged wheels.
You're the cleanest polisher I've seen over here today. On these guys standing over here, they're a bomb. They're like a rouge bomb went off on them.
That's because these guys have actually been working.
They have.
All I've been doing is just wiping stuff down this week, so I haven't actually been polishing much. So.
Yeah, 10-4, I get it. No, I do. But from entertainment buses, which was probably a cool gig, but did you get to meet anybody exciting or hang out?
I've gotten to meet several artists, a lot of them probably not worth re-mentioning, but there were a few. George Jones was absolutely hilarious. Loved the possum.
You know his nickname?
The possum.
Yeah, George Jones?
No show.
No Show Jones.
No Show Jones.
Yeah.
He was great. I've met Tracy Bird.
Okay.
He's not bad. He was pretty good. Tracy Lawrence. I've met the King, George Strait.
Yeah. Straight some good stuff, man. That's good stuff.
That was a brief meeting.
Yeah.
That was a hi. All right, see ya. Alan Jackson was about the same way.
Yeah.
So I mean, I've met Dolly Parton. That was.
Is she as beautiful as she is?
She is. She's really pretty and she's really hilarious. And there's a funny story that I probably can't tell you about.
Family Channel.
So, but it was just something she said to her bus driver about me one time that was just like, really? So, no, she is hilarious. Dolly she's a pleasure to work for, too.
So the Class 8 truck world, here you are now. What do you think? Was it the right choice?
Well, I mean, it's been really good for me in Almost Chrome, especially being involved with semi-casual, doing all of their stuff. We get to do work on some really cool trucks, really cool builds. We get to be out in this arena with all of these guys. And, I mean, some of these trucks that are out here, even I'm looking at them going, wow, I wish I could do that. You know, I mean, like some of these guys here, the things that they're doing out there in the parking lot, I mean, they're knocking it out. I'm just in here wiping stuff down. So, I mean, I'm even kind of envious sometimes of the work that gets done at these shows.
And that's good. You know why? Because that'll keep you honest and striving to keep going and moving up, man. Yeah.
It's all about making the craft
keep
better,
you hungry.
And it's all about making products better, making the industry better. Yeah. So that's what we want to do.
That's what I like to hear. Make us all look good. Keep up the good work. Nice to meet you. Where can we find you online, social media, what?
Mainly Almost Chrome. If you just search Almost Chrome, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, I'm on all three of those platforms.
And, of course, here with the Renegade Gang.
Here with the Renegade Gang.
All right, guys.
Always in with them.
All right. One more down. Bring on the next one, Rami.
Peter Williams. All right. Now we actually have another trucker here. Dan from One of a Kind Customs.
What's going on, Dan?
Hey. You guys know each other?
Hey, return my call, dang it. Come here.
I am terrible. Shoot me a text. You might have. I don't know.
How's it going, brother?
Excellent. How are you doing?
Good. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Sorry, photo op.
Yeah, no, inside joke, but true story.
Yeah.
So what do we got going on this year, man? What do you got here?
So this year we brought a pickup to a semi show.
Okay.
It's different, but we've been doing a lot of pickups here, or trying to get into the pickup scene, and this is one we built in the shop and was out at SEMA with it. We was down Lone Star Throwdown last month with it. Now we brought it here.
Now you've got something outside, don't you? And I mean, there's stuff you've worked on. Is there anything out there in the PKY lot right now?
Yeah, so out there, we did some work on Gary Jones's new 777.
Yep, 777's out
Yep,
there.
it's sitting out there. We got it done right here before the show. We did a back window in it and switched all the lights to dual rev and repainted the front fenders, rear fenders, and got that all done for him and picked it up right there, right before the show. Just time to get it down here to get it shined up.
As it should be. The biggest show of the year, the biggest job gets done the night before.
Pretty much. You got to love how that is.
There's a lot of stories about that going on this year, too. So, Lowlife, what's happening with Lowlife, man?
We've got it back in our custom shop. It just sits in the corner right now. We got a few things we're going to change out on it. We just haven't done it yet. We've been swamped, and like everybody. So when we get some free time, we'll get it switched out.
Get it back out there and playing out in the show land?
Absolutely.
All right, cool. Well, good to see you.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry we didn't connect before the show, but we'll work on that one.
Sounds great.
Okay,
Sounds
Dan.
great.
Thanks, buddy.
We'll see you.
All right. In the meantime, what do we got?
We've got one of our professional detailers in town, the Foxy Detailer.
Hi. We have, but tell me your name again.
Fox.
Fox?
Yeah.
Fox, remember, whatever's easier to remember.
I would remember Fox, so I don't know if you went by Fox or what, but Amber, I guess I should remember that. Anyway, Jacob's over there switching our camera back over for us, and where did we meet at? 75 Chrome?
I don't think this is my first Big Rig show. I was at Gear Jammer, but I don't know if you traveled that.
Nope.
So.
Nope.
Saw you online, but I don't know if we've ever met in person.
Oh, well, good. Then it's working. Hey, thank you.
Yeah, I've seen you in a couple interviews with Big Rig Barbie before.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's great. The Big Rig Barbie's great. Let's make you great. So what do you do? How do you do it? What do you do? Give us all that.
So I'm a detailer. I started detailing in North Carolina. I just started to learn how to metal polish. Our buddy over there, East Coast Polishing, is the one that's teaching me. Great polisher. It's been a learning curve for me.
That's hard work, man.
Yeah, I mean, you saw how dirty our polish
Oh, yeah.
get.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. It's been fun, though. I'm enjoying it so far.
Well, good. I mean, so what are you doing here at the show, though? You're hanging out, talking product, and helping promote?
Yeah, so I'm helping out at the booth. I'm helping the girls out, and then, like I said, I've only ever been to Gear Jammer, which is a show up by me. It's a big rig show. I really want to get more into the big rig scene, though. I've started in trucks and cars, and I've always loved big rigs, so figured the perfect place to be was here.
You're not kidding. This is the biggest show of the year. This is the Super Bowl of the trucking world right now. We do the biggest show of the year first, like Daytona does for NASCAR. So welcome to the show.
Thank you. I can't wait to look at all the beautiful trucks.
Well, there's plenty of them to go around. Pleasure to meet you, Amber, or Fox. Is it Fox or Foxy? Fox?
Fox.
Okay, Fox. All right. Foxy, that's 70s. Okay, we got one more to go. Thanks.
Thank you, Foxy Detail. Okay, we're going to wrap it up with the, probably I saved the best for last.
Okay. Bring it on.
We've got Andrew, a.k.a. Cap.
He's got a mullet, so he's okay in my book.
He's amazing. I've only known you a couple of years now, something like that.
3 years now. 3 years fully.
I'm going to let him do his thing with you because this is going to be the fun.
All right. Give me your name again.
Andrew Kaplan.
All right, Andrew. Good to meet you. John with 10-4. Tell us who you are, what you do, and all that kind of stuff.
Name is Andrew Kaplan. I go by Cap. Been in the actual diesel industry, the semi-trucks, for, last 10, 15 years. And then now I work for Lacey Blair, kind of her personal mechanic, truck driver. I haul all her loads, everything like that. Come to the shows like this, help wherever I can, work with Rami here on the side. So
Lacey Blair, I'm pleading ignorance. I don't know who's Lacey Blair.
So Lacey Blair, she is a YouTuber. She has a big following there.
Apparently not me, but okay.
She's more in the pickup world, the customized there, powder coating.
Yep. What's it like to work with Lacey Blair is the question. We're taking questions now.
Oh, okay. What's it like to work with Lacey Blair? It's a lot of fun. It's like working with your little sister that, how do I put this?
I don't know, but it's a family channel, so.
Yeah, it's actually very enjoyable.
Okay.
It's watching someone try to take on a challenge, and you get to teach them and help them through it, and watching them learn.
Oh, and that is like teaching your children, kind of.
Yeah,
it's or something.
Yeah, it's actually very enjoyable. There's a lot of good moments in that.
Okay, good. I like that. That's good. We need people to bring out the better of us, and a lot of times some people around us bring the not so better out of us.
Yeah, I'm kind of the company morale. I keep everyone, even if they're upset, I'm there to make everyone's day a lot better. That's what I'm here for.
I like that. Well, you're making my day better. I'm glad to meet you and have you be a part of this. How do people find you then? I mean, it sounds like you're pretty well occupied and taken. So what are you promoting?
I'd promote just having a good time. I do a lot of trucking stuff, but you can find me on Instagram, that Cap Guy, KAP. I post a lot of trucking content as well.
Okay.
All my old trucking content mostly, but hey, if there's a good time to be had, I'm there.
Hopefully you've heard of 10-4 magazine.
I have. I've got a bunch of friends that have been on the covers.
Oh, good. You want to name drop?
Reed Gerhard for one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's one of my really good friends. Let's see who else. Robert Campbell Jr. He was good friends with Ernie, and let's see who else can I think of right now.
I put him on the spot, and you can't forget anybody.
Put me on the spot. See how you are.
Don't worry about it. All right, good to meet you.
Good to meet you.
All right, Rami.
All right, I guess we're gonna wrap it up.
We're
You
gonna
guys,
wrap it up.
you guys have overstayed your welcome as usual.
Well, you know, you have a fun spot, man, and plus it looks good and it's entertaining, and all the people that are here are just there's a bunch of people around the back of the camera, man. It's kind of cool.
It's a great group of people. I'm very blessed to have such an incredible team, and we just love this show, and we love being here, and we're glad that we're able to get everybody together and see everybody.
Well, good job as usual. Things are looking great. Congratulations on the move. Welcome to the East Hall, or I guess we'll call it. It's sort of like borderline, between this one and that one.
Right at the crossroads, the Silk Road of mats.
Well, everybody come on over and see these guys. Check out all their products. Of course, go online, Renegade Products USA.com. I knew there was America or USA. Couldn't remember. Yeah. Renegade Products USA.com.
And you'll find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Clapper. You just name it.
Yeah. If it's social, Renegade's on it. All right, my friend. Till the next time.
See you again. Okay. Take care.
All right. Hey, listen, everybody. We're going to take a major break right now. We got some lunch going on. And then we're going to head outside. We've got some trucks to show you outdoors. The weather's going to be fantastic. In case y'all haven't noticed, I got a little sun yesterday. Yes, I did. And I'm kind of cooked. So we got Miss Flatbed Red just snuck up on Studio 10-4. Come over here. Come on in. Hey, y'all. Special guest.
Oh, hey.
How are you?
I'm all right. How are you doing? You did get sun.
You think?
So
Yeah.
did I. Oh, I like the hat line.
Yeah, right. It's the golfer hat line thing, and it's a little burning right now. But when did you get in, and what's going on?
I got here at 7:30 Tuesday morning, and Tuesday was freezing cold. I got wind burn on Tuesday, which was pretty rotten.
Yeah.
But yeah, my husband helped park all the ATHS member trucks in here, and so we've been hard at it since we got here at 7:30 Tuesday.
In case y'all don't know, Flatbed Red is a contributor regularly every month to 10-4 magazine. I'd like to say that I had kind of a hand in making that happen. I saw this talent in Reno, met her for the first time. She couldn't talk. She had laryngitis. Memory's working, man. That's good for me.
She's getting over the flu now.
Oh, great. But it was just, she was sitting in a chair drawing a truck, and I thought, there's something there. I know there is, and sure enough, and we've had you now for what, 2 or 3 years as a contributor?
4 years.
Okay.
It was March 2020, that month.
Well, see, fun. When it's fun, it flies by.
And actually, I'm glad that you're standing here because I'm a Renegade affiliate, so this is perfect.
Well, look at that, man. Like we planned the whole thing.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good to see you.
You too.
Pleasure.
Nice to see you.
Sure, bring them on. Hey, Joel.
He brought this beautiful blue rig here that's parked in our booth. That's there.
Nice. Hey, how you doing?
It's not mine. I'm in charge of it.
You're the man. You're my man behind the wheel and on the pedals.
That's
Okay.
right. Yeah.
So you drove it in and parked it here. Is that something you run all the time, or is that just a show truck?
It's a show truck. They built it. Chrome Stop Mafia built it some years ago,
Oh, okay.
and so it's been in the barn for almost 20 years. So we're just getting it out. Yeah. So we got it out.
Let it out and play.
Yeah, we got it out. Changed a few things, dialed some stuff in on it, but yeah, for sure.
All right, on. Well, I think Jacob gave us a little look-see around that truck a little earlier. Okay. Guys, go back in the stream and take a look at it. Anything else going on here at the show for you?
We got one outside. Yeah, so that's where I've been. That's why I have.
In the PKY lot competing?
Yeah, in the limited combo.
Okay.
So we use that truck to haul this one down here.
Okay.
So.
And it's a Southern Transport truck?
Southern Transport, yes.
We'll be looking for you out there, too.
Okay.
All right, my friend. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, absolutely. You too.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up now. I promise this time, but it was cool to see Flatbed Red drop in and say hi. We'll be seeing you guys after lunch. Join us outside at the Paul K. Young Truck Beauty Championship out in the show lot. Tonight's show will be on at dusk. We'll be covering that from end to end. We got a few streams to do outside and trucks to show you outdoors. So until then, you guys, Studio 10-4 Live on the side. JT right here. I'll be back with you in a little while. Till then, take care.